as Cole Custer has won the race and the championship.
In a year where not much has gone right for Stewart Haas Racing, they went right tonight. Cole Custer with an unbelievable restart, 3 wide off of turn 1 on the white flag lap. And he is a NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. That belongs to you. What were you thinking when it was 3 wide and it looked like the restart wasn't going to go your way, Cole?
I thought it was over. I mean, went from first to third, and I was able to shift the car all night, and Doug Yates' horsepower worked out to pull me off the corner, and I can't believe we won that thing after going back to third on that restart. But man, I can't say enough about these guys. I mean, we started the year off, and it was a struggle, and we had to kind of dig deep with each other and really talk about how to get better, and to see how much this group's grown through the year, and to be a part of something. I knew I wanted to work with JT. I knew he was the guy that could make it happen, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. And I just can't thank Gene Haas enough. I mean, he's given me opportunities, and I wouldn't be here without him. And I can't thank him enough. And Ford Performance, Haas Automation, everybody at Stewart Haas Racing. It's awesome to bring one back to Stewart Haas right now. So, man, I'm going to enjoy this. I've been waiting to hear Wayne on the radio for a few times now, so I'm pumped.
We talked about your move back to the Xfinity Series. What did you have to prove personally during this championship run, Cole?
Well, I mean, you definitely, you get knocked down a little bit, and, you just want to prove that you can go out there and do it. And, I think these guys have just really, always believed in me all year, and I just can't thank them enough for giving me really fast race cars and still believing in me when, things were going great.
Rick, twice he was a runner-up, a bridesmaid, no more. Cole Custer is now an Xfinity Series champion.
And Rick hit the wall very hard, but he tells me he's okay. He's going to go with the AMR safety team when we're done with the interview. That restart, what a jump. What happened in 1 and 2?
Just drove down in and it didn't turn. I don't know if we had a right front start going down or what exactly it was, but just drove in and didn't turn. So, man, I hate it for our guys, hate it for Toyota TRD, Pi Barker. Toyota GR Supra was really, really fast, but drive down and it doesn't turn, it's not a very good thing. And then once we got pinched in the fence there off of 2, it kind of hurt the right sides even more, and I think we had a right rear start going down as well. So it sucks to end up where we finished. Had a really strong effort all day. Proud of this whole 20 crew. Proud of this whole group. Just sucks to end our season this way, but overall a really successful season for this 20 team. Joe Gibbs Racing was proud to be behind the wheel of this 20 car all year, and 7 wins is a lot to be proud of. 1 race doesn't define us as a group, and it's really just another race. If you win, you come out the champion, and so we told ourselves all week, and we almost had it. But overall, really proud of this group, proud of myself. We put ourselves in contention, and that's really all you can do. So, man, our car was as fast as Xfinity 10G on that restart. Just needed it to turn a little bit better, and results might have been a little different.
That last restart gave you a shot, but at what point did you guys kind of lose track of your race car? Was it the changing track? Was it maybe an adjustment that didn't go quite as far as you needed it to?
Just keeping up with the racetrack all night. The 00 got better the second segment of the race to start the 3rd stage. We were better for the beginning of it, towards the middle of the run, and then late in the run he kind of came on, and then we started coming back to him there with 30 to go or whatever before we pitted. So just ever-evolving racetrack, always changing, trying to stay on top of adjustments. So, like I said, proud of the effort from this team, proud of myself. Nothing to hang our heads on, that's for sure. We gave it a hell of an effort all year, made it to the Final 4. We had a shot on the final restart to almost go and win it. And man, it sucks, but looking forward to next year, and looking forward to getting in a Cup car.
He will leave this team. He will go to the Cup Series. What a strong run for him, just not the championship, Kim.
And Dave, for Sam Mayer, he comes home fifth, third in the championship standings. You basically needed the restart of a lifetime. Walk me through that overtime and what you could have possibly done differently.
Yeah, I mean, those last two restarts were hectic. We were 6th overall, 3rd in line top. So we had our work cut out for us. We somehow made it happen there on the first one, and God blessed us with the second one, gave us another chance at it, but just a little bit short. I mean, the car, our Accelerate Professional Talent Solution Chevrolet, was as fast as Xfinity 10G. We were up in the top 5. I mean, you can't really do much more than that. It's my first top 10 here, first top 5 here, so I mean, I can't really be too bummed out. I said earlier to Dale, I was like, I'm pumped for next year. Like, it's more motivating to go out there and do it next year and win the thing next year.
As you look at this season, the growth you've had, the wins you've had, the fact that you were a part of the championship what do you think it says about you as a driver and how far you've come?
Yeah, I mean, I hope it proves that my name belongs here. I mean, that's the whole deal about the Xfinity Series, but I'm going to work even harder next year. I feel like I was at 100% this year. That was my best right there, and my best is going to be even better next year, so I'm looking forward to getting to Daytona, starting the year off right instead of upside down, and finish it right instead of 3rd.
Sam Mayer can hold his head high after a 4-win race season in 2023.
Well, Justin Allgaier will have to give it a try again next year. Hope you make it to the championship 4 again. But walk us through that final restart, Justin, if you will. You were in good position with the other 3.
Yeah, I mean, just first of all, hats off to this whole race team. I mean, everybody at Junior Motorsports to bring the Camaros that we brought this weekend. You know, I don't know if I'll get another shot at it again next year. We at least will have a shot at it, but I don't know if we'll make it. But, you know, so proud of the effort of this team and what we were able to accomplish. The restart was fantastic. I thought we did everything right. You know, the 20 kind of missed the bottom and drove all the way up. And, you know, honestly, I was afraid I was going to run the back of him. And when I tried to turn back down the hill, it just was enough to let the 00 get back to my inside. And, you know, ultimately getting down into turn 3, you know, I don't know. I'm going to replay this one back in my head a couple of times. I drove in there pretty deep and just kind of washed up. And you know, the 00 had the turning car all night, and we were just a little bit too free. But, again, proud of our team, everybody at Brand Professional Agriculture, to have the 70th anniversary and the Platinum Edition car here, to have all of our partners this year, to have the season that we had, to finish 3rd in the race and 2nd in points. I can't be more thankful. And Jim Pullman, everybody on the 17, the pit stops, just really proud of the effort. And, you know, obviously the 00 is as fast as Xfinity 10G. We weren't quite there, but, you know, especially even after trying to give it away on lap 2 or 3 or whatever, still coming back through. What a night. Proud of the effort. And we'll be back. You know, we got, what, 2 months till Daytona, and we'll come back stronger and go try to get to victory lane again.
With Junior Motorsports, they went to the effort to bring you the crew chief that you wanted to go forward in the future, and then you had a chat with Junior afterwards. I mean, a lot to be thankful for, including the effort you made, but how about that conversation with Junior?
I told him, I said, I'm a lot happier this year with the effort, and I'm not as sad leaving tonight. I can't give any more than I gave right there, right? That was all I had. And we just came up short. You know, like I said, last year I left here gutted, heartbroken, you know, just miserable. And I'm going to walk out of here tonight. I'm going to hold my head up high, knowing that we gave it all we had. The sun's going to come up in the morning, and on Monday we're going to go back to work. And, you know, it was a big ask of us to do what we did in the offseason, you know, and to switch everything around. And I couldn't be more proud of Jim Pullman and the team that he's assembled here to even get us to this position. This is 6 times being in the Final Four. There's a lot to be said for that. And, yeah, I know it doesn't have a championship tied to it, but you got to keep putting yourself in this position, go for a championship, and we've done that, and we'll try it again next year.
Cole, how about this? You get to hold the trophy. You said you had something to prove. What did you prove about yourself tonight?
Man, I feel like with this team, I mean, we can do anything. You know, I mean, it's all these guys here that brought such a fast race car, and I just can't thank Gene Haas, Toney Stewart, everybody at SHR for performance. I mean, what an awesome car here today, and man, we made it exciting there at the end. But the car was as fast as Xfinity 10G Internet, so I think it was just amazing that we were able to make it happen there, and I just can't thank everybody enough for believing in me.
The boss man had your ear there. What does it mean to bring this championship to that boss man, Gene Haas, and also Toney Stewart?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, being able to, I mean, Gene supported me so much throughout the years, and I would not be at all where I'm at without him. So I can't thank him enough for all these opportunities he's given me, and I've been very fortunate enough to have these opportunities. And Toney Stewart, I mean, who better to have as a boss, you know? I mean, somebody you can really ask questions to and just understands everything. So I feel like it's just a very, very proud moment bringing it home.
Well, your dad, Joe, has been there every step of the way your entire career. How much of your story getting to this point is about family?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, he's been there since the start, obviously, you know, but, you know, I started racing quarter midgets when I was 5 years old, and I wouldn't be here without him. I mean, everything that he's put into it and all the long hours thinking of different things to do, and he's just, I wouldn't be here without my family and everybody who supported me.
How about the guy over there, Jonathan Toney? When they asked you, who do you want to crew chief this team, you picked him. How did he change your trajectory this year?
I mean, it's just, I mean, somebody who just believes in you, you know? Like, I think whenever you're talking to JT, he's if the definition of it is just the best person in the world. I mean, honestly, I mean, when you talk to JT, it's like, I want to work with that guy, you know? So I feel like I can't thank him enough. I mean, how much he's believed in me and the 10,000 questions I've asked him throughout the year, and he's sat down and answered every single one, and he's just really been a huge part of this team and building us forward.
Rick Cole Custer is an Xfinity Series champion, and I have a sneaky suspicion the party has just started for the Stewart-Haas group.
I think that would be a very much an affirmative, Rick. Next year, he can run for it again, Toney, but this year, what have you seen out of Cole? Because it was not obvious that he was going to win tonight, but he stayed in it all night and even all year.
I think that his level of maturity, and especially on that last restart, to pick the outside and then to get the 7 car on the outside of him, cars on the inside, and the chaos in 1 and 2. But it's actually nice. Maybe the Truck Series drivers will pay attention and learn something from tonight, and you don't have to destroy each other to win races and championships. But I'm super proud of Cole. He literally won that one on his own. I've watched the replay 4 times, and I still don't know exactly what he did, but what he did was perfect. I mean, it didn't look good going into 1, but coming off of 2, whatever he did in the center 1 and 2 was perfect, and then finished it off in 3 and 4. So really proud of this Haas Automation team and Cole. JT, just awesome job. I mean, this group of guys, they don't have any quit in them. It hasn't been a perfect season, but at the end when it counted, they did their job and did their work, and Cole drove his ass off tonight.
And so for you, what does he come to you for? Because he mentioned how appreciative he is that he can come to you, Toney.
Absolutely. I mean, we communicate a lot, and that's something I preach to all of our teams and drivers is communication. So Cole's done a really good job of, when I met him, he literally was knee-high and couldn't even look me in the eye, let alone talk to me. It took about 2 years before he ever said a word. And now he picks up the phone and calls and says, what do you think? And what should I do? What should I be thinking about? And I'm really proud of how he's grown as a man.
Out of his shell and in the championship light now, Toney Stewart as well as Cole Custer.
And Jonathan Toney's the one that leads this team, and we talked earlier in the weekend, and you said how stressed you were last weekend in Martinsville, that overtime restart. How did the stress level compare this week?
Well, I guess last week conditioned me for this week, I guess, but it was probably very similar. But, I just felt like Cole had great restarts all night. That wasn't exactly how I had it scripted, him passing down. I'm really not even sure how it happened, but yeah, I'm just so proud of him, so proud of this team. We felt like we was a championship team from about halfway through the season. Had to get our feet underneath us, and I'm just so proud of this team, so proud of this SHR whole Xfinity program that we got there at SHR. Great group of guys, and man, I'm so proud to be part of it. And we're going to celebrate this one and going to enjoy it.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.